Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of Fat Guy Panicking. What is Fat Guy Panicking? Well, it's a fat guy panicking. No, not really. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I'm using this blog as an opportunity to kind of get out of the house, get my health in a little better situation, and find some adventure, because ultimately I'm pretty fucking boring, is what it is. So I'm hoping to change that by using this particular blog as an opportunity to basically be a platform for me to rant, be funny, show you some cool places, share with you some stuff that I find interesting, and hopefully make some friends. I kind of hope you guys will come with me on the journey. So that led me to where exactly is the first place that I'm going to shoot. So I decided that the place that I wanted to get started was a place that I had only been to once, but was kind of a hidden gem pretty close to where I live. I've told a couple of people about it, and they had absolutely no idea it existed. So I wanted to do kind of a quick video to show the area, to kind of show some of the features of the area, and that area is Sunken City. The bay sort of comes out to a point, and at that point was a small high-end neighborhood that was originally built in 1928. And in 1929, basically the housing was finished. It was right on the bluff. And they started noticing that the land was slowly sinking. And it wasn't sinking at a very fast rate, but there was actually a large landslide at the end of 1929, and that destroyed 2 houses, which basically told the people that had just bought these brand new houses in this high-end neighborhood, we need to pick up our house and move it somewhere else, or we're basically going to end up with oceanfront property, meaning the house was going to end up in the water. They removed the houses, but they left the sidewalks and the streets, and that's basically pretty much the only thing that remains now, is the original streets and the original sidewalks. This was actually a section that the red car, I believe, used to go through. Until recently, the tracks were actually still in the street, and they had just paved over them. Well, recently, when I went there the other day, they had actually completely repaved it. So unfortunately, that was one thing that I was going to point out, but isn't visible anymore. So more than likely, they've already taken those out. There's a great little restaurant there called Walker's. It's sort of a hidden motorcycle hangout on the weekends. But when I say motorcycle hangout, I mean the average weekend biker, not like you're going to get your ass beat if you walk in there kind of biker. So it's a very friendly, very family-friendly place. It's a cash-only restaurant that's just this little tiny hole in the wall. The thing that I like about it is, and what actually made me pick this place first, was I was actually watching an episode of A-Team, and it was season 2, episode 6 and 7, which was an episode of A-Team that involved them trying to save wild Mustangs, and there was this Indian that came to them to try and save the Mustang. And while they're in the beginning of the A-Team, there's always, did you talk to Mr. Lee? And then Mr. Lee sends them to some place, and then Hannibal shows up in some sort of a costume. Well, at this point in the episode, he had actually shown up as a hot dog vendor at Point Freeman Park, and you can see the amphitheater in the background. I'll show you a picture of the amphitheater. And then you can actually see, by the end of that scene, they switch to another scene where Mr. T shows up, and you can actually see the lighthouse in the background, and I'll show you the lighthouse. So it was, I was watching this episode going, you know what? That's where I'm going to start my blog. So here is some footage that I've gotten of Sunken City. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys, if you do enjoy it, please subscribe to my blog, and if you get a chance, it's a nice little quiet and technically kind of a romantic little area to go to that's free in San Pedro, and just kind of a lot of fun.
Oh, hell no. Move your ass. Fat guy panicking here.